Welcome to another tank overview, and this one's going to be a double feature. I will actually have some gameplay with it. In 1956 to 1957, the Military Armed Forces Academy developed a special design of a new loading system for the IS-3 and the T-10 heavy tanks. The IS-3 features a double-row ammo rack with a automatic loading system. The crew was reduced to 3 members: commander, gunner, and driver. The turret was redesigned in order to complicate the loading mechanics. The vehicle exists only in blueprints. Now, if you love the IS-3, if you like how it handles, this tank will be a breeze for you. It's a good tank. It has a little bit faster reload. The nation of this tank is USSR, so basically a Russian tank. The class is a heavy. The tier is an 8. The cost of this tank, 12,190 gold. The weight of this tank is, when it's fully loaded, is 53.56 tons. And the hit points is 1,550. Now these tanks I've been doing overviews for. I have mentioned that these are loaned tanks from Wargaming. Now let's go ahead and get into a little bit of detail for it. The engine in this tank has a 520 horsepower, so the total weight and the horsepower ratio, power to weight ratio, is 10.61 horsepower per ton. Top forward speed is 40 kph. Top reverse is 15 kph. Fire chance is 15%. The gun is a 122mm D25TA. Reloading time is 11.70 seconds. Aiming time is 3.40 seconds. At 100 meters, it has a .46 meter radius. And the maximum range of the rounds is 720 meters. Gun elevation is 19 degrees. Depression is 5 degrees. The tracks of this tank, rotation speed is 26 degrees per second, and terrain resistance is 1, 1.2, and 2.1. The turret, the view range is 305 meters. Rotation speed is 22 degrees per second. Radio, the signal range of this tank is 720. You can boost that up with a good crew. And the ammo type. And the funny thing about this tank, it shoots APCRs as standard. The damage is 293 to 488. Penetration is 166 to 276 millimeters. Shell velocity is 1,400 meters per second. Now its premium rounds is heat. High explosive anti-tank. The damage is 293 to 488. Penetration is 203 to 338 millimeters. Shell velocity is 820 meters per second. Then its weak rounds is called HE. They do hardly no pin. They're good at damaging if you pin it or tracking tanks. The damage of these are 398 to 663. Penetration is 46 to 76 millimeters. Splash radius is 2.49 meters splash radius, and shell velocity is 790 meters per second. Now here's the crew. Like I said, it's a 3-man crew. You see the driver, you see the commander, and the gunner. Now let's talk about the armor. The thickest part of this tank is around the gun and at the tip of the not the tip, but around the curve of the turret. Now ways how to take this tank out is like any Soviet Russian tank with a plank nose in front. If it's still on that bottom part, shoot it. It does have side skirts. I mean, don't try to shoot this because all this is space armor, but it's a good way to track them. The gun is 31 to 50 millimeters. So you want to try to pin that? I think you can. Back of the turret. That's the thinnest part of the tank, is right there. Alright, there you go. Now you gotta think, on pike nose Soviet Russian tanks, they're good at face hugging. If you know how to face hug and go around corners. If you go around corners like this, that armor right there will be flat and they'll pin you right. You can also reverse side scrape. I will do that in a gameplay, during the gameplay of this tank. And there you go. Alright, let's get into battle. Alrighty, I might head straight towards them on this one to cut them off. Alright, this way.
Мы должны захватить и удержать указанную позицию. Выдвигаемся. Противник захватывает нашу базу.
And I just hit top speeds, ladies and gentlemen. Look at my hair blow in the wind. Alright, so for right now, I'll be going against a Freedom. It looks like a light tank. So let me go ahead and free aim around this corner.
Противник обнаружил нашу машину.
I'm going to try to hit that Freedom because he has a track. No, I did track damage.
Внимание на квадрат.
Tank destroyer is coming around.
Готово стрелять. Мы в секторе обзора противника. Получили?
Now always remember, when you fire, make sure you back up.
Нам попали в гусеницу. Машина в поле зрения противника. Цель вижу.
And I missed that one.
Орудие готово к стрельбе. Цель захвачена. В секторе обзора
I just
противника.
got hit by the Freedom. Let me see if I can get a good shot on him.
Гусеница в порядке. Можем ехать. Точно в цель. Противник в прицеле. Машина в поле зрения противника. Есть отставить. Мы остались без артиллерии. Противник в прицеле. Мы их пробили. Противник на базе. Нужно ему помешать. квадрате. Цель захвачена.
Alright, I'm going to try to get to the tanks at the flag
Противник засек нашу
because
позицию.
they're our bigger threat.
Есть отставить цель.
Alright, aim.
Противник в прицеле. На базе враг. Уничтожьте.
One.
Готов. Цель вижу. Орудие заряжено. Еще один готов. Мы обнаружены. Цель захвачена. Гусеница повреждена.
Now it's time to be aggressive.
Цель захвачена. Кажется, пробили. На базе замечен
Tiger
противник.
P does
Его
weigh
нужно
more
остановить.
than the IS-3a. So, but the funny thing is,
Машина союзника уничтожена.
he won't win this
Мы в
battle.
сфере обзора противника. Достали их.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen,
Отличная работа.
that is the IS-3a battle that I'm going to be using in the clip. Let's go back to the garage. As ladies and gentlemen, that is the IS-3a, a very good win with a first class mastery badge, not the mastery badge. If you want to see a better gameplay of this tank, I will have it in a link. Like I said, I'm not the best World Tanks player, and my recommendation, I would pick it up if you like the IS-3. It's a good Soviet-Russian tank. And I got a question to ask y'all. I would ask y'all, what tank do you want them to do a capture version of, and what nation? That's a question I would like to ask y'all, and I see y'all in the next one. May the RNG gods be with you.